bitin sa isa, anong hinihintay pa? Dobleng ninamnam na hanap mo ay nandito na. Sarap na buy one take one at hindi magbabago. Tara na dito sa Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Mas masaya pag dalawa. Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Doble ang sarap, dito may forever ka. Show Mama Shack, oh Show Mama Shack. Kaya dito ka na isama. Sa isa, anong hinihintay pa? Dobleng ninamnam na hanap mo ay nandito na. Sarap na buy one take one at hindi magbabago. Tara na dito sa Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Mas masaya pag dalawa. Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Doble ang sarap, dito may forever ka. Show Mama Shack, oh Show Mama Shack. Kaya dito ka na isama. Sa isa, anong hinihintay pa? Dobleng ninamnam na hanap mo ay nandito na. Sarap na buy one take one at hindi magbabago. Tara na dito sa Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Mas masaya pag dalawa. Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Doble ang sarap, dito may forever ka. Show Mama Shack, oh Show Mama Shack. Kaya dito ka na isama. Sa isa, anong hinihintay pa? Dobleng ninamnam na hanap mo ay nandito na. Sarap na buy one take one at hindi magbabago. Tara na dito sa Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Mas masaya pag dalawa. Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Doble ang sarap, dito may forever ka.
After the nitty-gritty affair in the women's division, now comes the men's division as we come to you live and direct from the city of Manila. This is the EAC Sports and Cultural Center. Our main game for this afternoon is going to be the visiting UE Red Warriors and the home team, the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals. Welcome to the Pinoyliga Global Invitationals Day 3 of competition main game. My name is Ryan Paro, together with Justin Almeida. Justin, we have a treat from first game, and the second game is nothing to be special.
Well, this is a really entertaining ball game. You know, it is a battle of red and white today, and we have the EAC Generals going up against the UE Red Warriors.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to backtrack some of the events that would happen. But first, let's bring in the match at hand, UE versus EAC, as we're going to also describe upon the teams that are battling for today. First, let's have those players to watch out for and also the stats from EAC.
Okay, so we are looking at EAC now, who came from a victory against the PhilAm's Nation Select. So they won 10 points, 79 to 69, and they definitely out-rebounded them, 51 to 22. But, you know, PhilAm Nation was only 6 players in their last game, but they were up by 6 points in the third quarter. But however, you know, EAC Generals just picked up the pace in the fourth quarter. They started pressuring, and they just came out with a different kind of energy in the fourth quarter, which led to this 10-point victory at the end of the game.
And of course, these two veterans, Kylo Chavo, a senior, and Joshua Tolentino, the junior, they are now the spark plugs for the EAC squad.
Oh, and talking about Joshua Tolentino, he had 8 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals. So near triple-double numbers para kay Joshua Tolentino. And of course, Kyle Ochavo, you know, one of our key players to watch out for. 8 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. He is someone who can push the tempo for them. You know, he can get a little carried away sometimes, but definitely when he is in the ball game, he is a game changer for the EAC Generals.
You know, Coach Gerson Cabildes is a defensive coach, especially he wants to pound these players to be defensive-oriented always come crunch time, huh?
Definitely defensive-oriented, pero at the same time, he also likes to run his system. And on the side of the UE Red Warriors naman, of course, we have the usual suspects. We have John Abate and Precious Momoway who are in the lineup. And of course, there's a lot of, you know, same faces, usual suspects for these guys, but there are some new faces as well.
You know, speaking of this lineup, we're going to talk about these two players, John and Precious. How important these two players in the team, huh?
Well, they are the leaders of this team, you know, carrying it over from their last season. What John Abate brings is he is a very composed point guard with great size. So he can control the game, and of course he will set up his teammates, and you know he will be the general on the floor for the UE Red Warriors.
And of course, UE banning with the new coaching staff, they would like to run and also pick up intensity from the sorts, huh?
Oh, and of course you also have Precious Momoway. You know, he will be a walking mismatch for today's game, as you know, UE Red Warriors have an FSA as compared to the EAC Generals, who are quite short-handed. You know, that they do not have the size advantage coming into this ball game.
And of course, with regards to these two squads, we're going to also bring in our third person on the panel, Bianca Tagada, who had a scoop between UE and EAC. Bianca?
Mga kaliga, kung kanina ay battle of katipunan ng ating natunghayan, well, for this game, it's the battle of the red jerseys. And as for the UE Red Warriors, sabi nila this is the perfect opportunity for them to test if they have adapted into the system of Coach Chris Gavina. At para naman sa EAC Generals, well, same as usual pa rin, pero may big surprise daw sila for today. At ayon ay ang pagdating at paglalaro for the first time ever dito sa Pinoyliga ng 3 players nila who just came off from a championship title in their tournament in Davao. But Ryan and Justin, who do you think would come off tonight happy?
Well, Bianca, I like underdogs. I'll go for you. How about you, Justin?
UE ka? Okay, so sige, I will go with the Emilio Aguinaldo College because of the system of Coach Gerson and of course their chemistry with each other.
Ikaw naman, Bianca, who will you take for?
Well, as for me naman, Ryan and Justin, I still don't know kung ano magiging resulta for this game, but it's really exciting to watch. Kaya nga dapat ay tunghayan pa natin ito lalo.
Thank you so much, Bianca Tagada, our third person for the panel, and she will have roving reports every now and then. Well, the stage is set, and all the production team officials are ready. So, main game, UE versus EAC here at the EAC Gym in Manila is up next. This is Pinoyliga Cup Global Invitationals. Stay tuned after the break. We're going to have the starting fives for you. Stay tuned.
This is Pinoyliga Global Invitationals featuring UE Red Warriors facing EAC Generals. Now let us meet the players. First, from the EAC Generals. There's number 20, Ryan Alvarez. Number 1, Razel Rodriguez. Number 3, Jim Mata. Number 4, Pedro Bardosana. Number 5, Ivan Kuryama. Number 6, Jasper Lockwood. Number 12, Jacob Shimata. Number 13, Joshua Tolentino. Number 14, Nico Benigal. Number 15, Rob Yanes. Number 16, Chester Chico. Number 17, Dave Nida. Number 18, Stephen Villafor. Number 19, Joshua Tavera. Number 21, Art Cosa. Number 25, John Bautista. Number 26, Victor Postanes. Number 21, MJ Reymundo. Number 28, Cello Loristo. Number 35, Andre Tolia. Number 71, Aldeo Lucero. Number 77, Felix Poliante. Number 81, Jude Bagay. Number 88, Kai Ochabo. Number 91, Wilmar of Tada. And now here are the players for the UE Red Warriors. Number 0, Norjaden Batumali. Number 1, Nico Belitava. Number 2, Leaves Paul. Number 3, Paul Cruz Cuba. Number 6, Robo Fide. Number 7, Blair Ligo. Number 8, Daru Robles. Number 9, Mark Camello. Number 10, Patrick Cruz Cuba. Number 12, Devin White. Number 13, Ramji Go. Number 15, Renato Gallagher. Number 16, Adrian Nuri. Number 18, Buda Desky. Number 22, Kian Espantones. Number 23, Rainer Naga. Number 24, Jan Jimenez. Number 30, Adrian Ogusa. Number 23, Antonio Sota. Number 25, Precious Nobaway. Number 11, Sean Abate. Players please proceed to the center board for the traditional sportsmanship handshake. And now here are the starters. First, from the EAC Generals. 7, Pinoyliga. At forward, number 24, Jan Jimenez. Out of forward, number 9, Mark Capello. And on in the middle, number 11, John Abate. And coach is Chris Davina, assisted by Argelino, team manager.
All right, our referees for this ball game, the main game, crew chief Dennis Iscaros, umpire 1 is Jess Bonas, and umpire 2 is Dennis Tolik. Now let's review the starting lines for both squads. For UE, we have Nico Mulintapang, Blair Lingolingo, Drew Jimenez, Mark Acero, and John Apate. For EAC, we have Carlo Chabo, Nico Quinal, Jelo Luristo, Dwayne Angeles, and Wilmar of Tana. This is going to be a blockbuster of a game for your Pinoyliga Global Invitationals 2025. Again, good afternoon. Ryan Parr here together with Justin Almeida and Bianca Tagada, your broadcast trio. Initial possession for UE. They're sprinting a practice jerseys. Huh?
Yeah, with no last names at the back.
Here's the setup job. Not this time around. Or Tana with the rebound. His brother Calvin is playing TNT. Ochabo, Kinal, EAC, very disciplined offense and defense. That's the trademark of Coach Jerson Cabildes.
So brother pala ni Calvin of Tana tong si...
Oo,
okay.
makabatang kapatid.
Of course, Calvin of Tana playing in the finals now of the PBA.
Yes, and they need to win tomorrow to force Game 7. Otherwise, Ginebra will win a championship.
Ginebra leading to three games to 2.
In their best of 7 series. As we see the layup score.
That is Jelo Lingo with the first basket for the UE Red Warriors.
Jelo is the younger brother of Welo Lingo, the other Lingo. So Lingo brothers din sila. In the meantime, Oftana fails to deliver from the inside. So this is going to be a new chemistry, a new culture for UE under Coach Chris Cavina.
Oh, well, Chris Cavina, very well known for his no-nonsense attitude, no? So, you know, it is a good environment for this UE Red Warriors to have him on their squad right now.
And I can see joining the coaching staff of Coach Chris Cavina is a former UE Red Warrior, Nino Canileta.
Oh, and of course you also have Paulo Hubalde in the sidelines.
In the meantime, Oftana, you know, those inside plays of his brother and him, pareho lang eh.
Oo, at saka yung coaching staff pa lang ng UE Red Warriors, parang ang lakas na rin eh. Parang first 5 na rin sila eh.
Of course, Jason Gabita is also coaching in a pro league for Pangasinan Heatwaves.
Yes, for the MPBL.
So he is a champion coach professionally. But for, of course, his wish is someday he will be an NCAA champion. Huh?
Of course, on the coaching staff as well of UE, former teammate of mine sa CSB, si RJ Argamino. You know, one of the top point guards of the Blazers during the 2008 era namin.
That's what you call full circle, Justin, as after 2 successive failures, they still get the offensive rebound. Kick out pass. Here's Lingo. Challenge against a much smaller Ochabo. The shot clock at 4. He needs to put it up. Tough angle, and they just in time, but missed completely.
Oh, great defense by the EAC Generals, forcing a tough shot for Lingo.
Here's Nico Quinal misses. Of course, Carlo Chabo. I call him Mr. Octane. High Octane. Itong si Chabo. He almost get that steal.
88% octane ba?
Oo nga, parang gasolina yun.
Oo.
Kung Ferrari yun, breakneck speed.
Oo, pero mababa pa ata ang 88 sa octane eh, no?
At siyempre si Boss Benny, nagda-drive din yan ng mga Ford vehicles and he loved that. And of course, Boss Benny is now watching. Tournament Director and founder of Pinoyliga. In the meantime, both teams threw a piece. Very defensive-oriented game. Very methodical offense for both teams. Lingo lets it go. It doesn't work from three-point country.
So most of the shots of the UE Red Warriors coming from Lingo early on in this ball game.
Well, Kyle Ochabo, a little fancy pass there, but the Red Warriors gives up a foul.
Oh, fancy pass to the trailing Brian Angeles, who draws the foul and will go to the line for 2.
And this is like a build-up for EAC Generals for the upcoming 101 season of NCAA, which will start in September. Mahaba-haba pa to. Of course, for Pinoyliga, we'll have the big dance coming up on June. But now, in this Global Invitationals, of course, we'd like to thank our following sponsors. LGR, the official outfitter, and the official venue. Of course, official wireless partners, Smart 5G, Smart, Live More, Shawarma Shack, and Buffalo Wings and Things. Look at Nico Quinal, really hard pressing the ball carrier.
Hard pressing the ball and pati yung ano natin, knocked it down eh, no?
Oo, yung ating poster.
Oo.
So that's White bringing up the basketball earlier. Some screen and roll plays for UE. That is a conversion
Okay,
by
that is Nico,
Malintapang.
Nico Malintapang.
And Malintapang will be called for the warning for delay of the game. And of course, for those people who wondered who won the ball game earlier, let me bring you the first game result. UP wins over Ateneo, the women's, 62-57. And Kunana was the player of the game. Teka muna, ano yan? Goaltending, no?
Yes, it was a goaltending infraction. So the basket will count for the EAC Generals.
Let's see that again in the replay. Yeah, it is. Nico Quinal scoring on that. And now the vaunted press of Cabiltes. Cabiltes press. Here comes the sidestep. Oh, that's beauty.
And that is a nice sidestep by John Abate.
That's John Abate. 6-5 UE. Time remaining 6 minutes and counting. Here's the 3 ball. Oftana fails. It's going to be a foul on Ochavo.
Chavo hitting the arm of that is Drew Jimenez.
Only the first personal for Mr. High Octane. And while we discuss this matter, let's gonna bring in later Bianca Tagarda. Nagpiprepare lang siya. But in the meantime, is another wanted press by Cabiltes. Coach Jerson. And they cross it up to the half-court line. Jump shot from the corner.
Yes, that is Mark Casero with a jumper. And he will extend their lead to 3 points.
8-5. Good start by the Red Wires, the visiting team. Here comes Quinal from long range, in and out from his 3-point attempt.
The EAC General setting up Nico Quinal with that elevator screen, however unsuccessful with that attempt.
And those elevator screens worked for EAC in the past, but that time, a failure from 3-point country for Abate. A spin by the High Octane Ochavo fails.
It would have been a great highlight for Kyle Ochavo. Just a little bit too much mustard on that layup.
Yung pamosong too much mustard of the hot dog of Tana. Quinal on the bench. Loristo checks in.
And Omandak will now check in the ball game. One of the transferees here into EAC.
Yeah. Here's Kyle. Some screen roll plays. There's a switch. Angeles momentarily open. 10 to shoot. Here's Kodyaman. Can't make the 3-pointer. Red Wires on the fast trail. Here comes the fast break finish. And that's Canero.
Casero. Yes.
O Casero. 18-5 Red Wires. Omandak. That's short from 3-point attempt. You know, the foreign student that's added juice for a team. Huh?
Yes, Precious Momoway right away showing his size advantage and grabbing that rebound.
You know, Precious Momoy is second to the MVP voting last season against Kiambao. Huh?
Of course,
That's how close.
Precious Momoway making it, you know, he is stating that he does want to achieve his dreams of playing in the foreign leagues, no? And he wants to go to the Euro League.
Those backdoor cuts, those are the plays of Coach Jason Cabites, whether in EAC as a pro. But that time, Angeles fails to deliver. But they got another crack. Down by 5. Here's Kyle. Kyle shopping around, 10 to shoot. Pick provided by Omanda. Kyle's drive and draw play. Nice pump fake against Momoway, and Loristo scores.
What a great Kyle Ochavo creating for his team. You know, just hesitating and getting Loristo open.
Quality first quarter for both teams. UAAP versus NCAA. Here's Momoway. Abate escapes and scores.
And that is a nice lefty layup again for John Abate.
12-7. We are approaching the 3-minute mark of this intense first quarter. Very methodical, very efficient. Here's Brian Angeles. Pick provided. Omandak momentarily open. He can take a three there. Challenged by Momo Way. Omandak fails to deliver.
High looping three-pointer para kay Omandak and does not go down.
Bounce pass. Touchdown for Yuri.
Nice pass by John Abate, finding that is number 9, Mark Casero, for his 6th point of this ball game.
Classic fast break. I remember those plays by Coach Chris Cabina nung nasa Terra Firma pa. That time, fouled them in Molintapang to give way for some substitutions for both teams. Fresh legs, fresh lungs. It's going to be a fast-paced game, huh?
So, almost a platoon substitution para kay Coach Chris Gavina.
Yeah, actually, it's a 3-man substitution.
Oh.
2:35, quarter number 1. 10 to shoot now. Lucero. Here's a low post play. Cross-court pass, almost a turnover. 4 to shoot. Omandak, he needs to put it up. There's a pick provided. Lucero lets it go. In and out. Put back. Yes! Jude Bagay, a transferee.
Jude Bagay getting his first basket today.
Bagay is a transferee from Perpetual. So he missed the season 100. Now he will play for season 101, just like what you said before. There's a lot of transferees from other schools, huh?
Yes.
Even my school, Mapua, ang daming transferees doon.
Oo.
Dahil na on JRU.
Lalo na ngayon, JRU and Mapua, a lot of transferees going
Yeah.
into their program.
Of course, the former coach there, Louis Gonzalez, now playing for Isabela. Here's a three-point shot. Not this time around. Precious rebound, but it was poked away. 1:47 left. UE 14, EAC 9. Lucero gives it up. Omandab can't receive that pass. Instead, we have Jude Bagay. Drive to his left. Power play. It was swallowed, but there's no contact. Play continues. Precious kicks it out outside. Shot clock at 13. They need a three-point shot. It goes out. Rebound play there, and here comes Lucero. Bagay to Lucero. The lean-in shot didn't work. Precious, call us aboard. A minute and 9 to go. And the band is now waving again, huh? We can't hear each other, bro.
Well, now we have Lucero, who is handling point guard duties for the EAC Generals.
14-9. Both teams has gone cold in the last 4 possessions. Bagay, tough angle. Precious, call us the rebound on you.
Well, it is hard to get a shot over Precious Momoway with his long arms.
It will change your shot for sure.
Yes.
Precious at low post. He has this distinct height advantage. Power again. Power says, whoops. The men's physicality is 1 notch higher than the women's.
And I like the aggressiveness of Precious Momoway now. He is trying to work the post and maybe adding it to his offensive arsenal here for season
101. Oh, sorry. Season 88 of UAA. That time is an illegal pick.
Okay, and that is Devin Fikes rather.
That's the first foul for him. 4-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And you know, Justin, itong si Precious Momoy, I think he has now the MVP mentality. Yeah?
Yes, he has the tools to become the MVP of the league now. And as you can see, parang medyo nagka-bulk na rin siya ng konti.
Absolutely. Lucero, 10 to shoot. Mandak is open. He's transferring from LPU. Mandak, oh. Turnover. So Bagay from Perpetual. Gerald Mandak is from LPU, transferred to EAC.
Yes,
wow.
Lyceum. And of course, they also have another transfer in their lineup, Shinoda,
That's
who
right.
came from San Sebastian College of Recoletos.
Final 4 seconds. They almost have a turnover. He lets it fly. No. And that should do it. First quarter ends. Low scoring, but quality game, partner.
Yes, quality game. And that was an attempt by Daryl Robles, who missed it at the end of the first quarter. And so far, it has been a tight ball game, as we have that layup by the UE Red Warriors. And this time naman, an up and under move by Loristo.
And those are the first quarter highlights. The score after one quarter, UE 14, EAC 9.
Kung bitin sa isa, anong hinihintay pa? Dobling minam na nahanap mo ay nandito na. Sarap na buy one take one at hindi magbabago. Tara na dito sa Shawarma Shack, Shawarma Shack. Mas masaya pag dalawa. Shawarma Shack, Shawarma Shack. Doble ang sarap, dito may forever ka. Shawarma Shack, oh Shawarma Shack. Kaya dito ka na isama.
Mga kaliga, this is the new era for the UE Red Warriors as they are now under their new coach, that is Coach Chris Gavina. And according to Coach Chris, they are still in the process of improvement. Madami man ang nagbago, but the core is still intact. And for sure, this new faces, new additions to the team, and new coaching staffs will for sure revive the winning spirit and revamp the potential that the UE Red Warrior holds. Now for more action, balik muna tayo kay Ryan and Justin.
Thank you so much, Bianca, for that report. Yes, indeed, the Warrior culture from the Jaworski days, Sky Dick days, even James Cacaneta days, now bestowed on Coach Chris Gavina. Justin, as we start the second goal.
Oh, Chris Gavina definitely researching on yung history nitong UE Red Warriors, and he wants to implement his style at the same time yung style na rin ng mga nauna sa kanya.
Checking up the lineups for EAC, we have Geralon Omandak, we also have Kodyamat, we have Lucero, we have Jude Bagay, and also number 6 player, we'll check it out for EAC later. Precious Momoway joining for UE.
Number 6 is Bakud.
Jetro Bakud.
Yes, for EAC.
For UE, we have Momoway, we have Robles. We also have number 12 player, that's
Devin Fikes.
and also have number 18
Dylan Despi.
Despi. Those are the 5 on the floor for both teams. Again, this is Ryan Pardo together with Justin Almeida. Earlier, you heard Bianca Tagada do a reportage. And you're still live and direct here in the city of Manila. This is the EAC Sports and Cultural Center. We're just about blocks away from the LRT UN Avenue station. Huh? All right, turnover there for EAC. UE fast break. The Warrior fast break did not materialize. Counter attack for the Generals. Oh, what a pass! Momoway distracted.
And again, that is what Momoway brings to the table. He will really alter your shot with his length.
And that time, Jeff Bakud, the last line of defense, rejects the shot from UE. 15-second shot clock. It'll be inbound for UE, and that's Despi. Despi looking for a cutter. Now what to pass to? Shot clock at 10. Despi on the left wing, picked by Momoway. 7 to shoot. They need to put it up. 3-point shot on its way. Nothing. Good boxing out tactics there for EAC.
Okay, now we have Lucero who will set it up for EAC.
Here's Lucero. He drives. Handoff. Jetro. The handoff again. Lucero with 7 to shoot. Bounce pass. Jude Bagay. Perfect execution.
That is a nice pocket pass para kay Lucero. Finding Bagay for that jumper in the paint.
You know, while you're saying that, there's always clubs. Hindi tayo makarinig. Here's Precious against Mandak. Tough angle. Didn't drop. Oh! Could have been a touch pass, but there is a push.
Yes, there will be I think there will be a pushing foul on the UE Red Warriors.
Let's see that again in slow-mo replay.
There it is, that elbow jumper para kay Bagay.
Jude Bagay from Perpetual, now transferred here in EAC. 7:55, 2 minutes gone in quarter number 2. Here comes Lucero with a handoff. Kick out pass, Geralon Omandak. Nope. That's a rebound for the white shirts. Lucero pump fakes. 10 to shoot. And interception by the Red Warriors. Here's Despi. Whoops! Oh, charging foul away from the play. Somebody push Mandak from the scene. And Mandak will take a rest. And also Lucero will check out. Like, take a look. Ayun. Kitang-kita yung hawi. We'll get used to it, Justin, sa mga players ng UE, no? Kasi this is a brand new coaching style, eh.
At saka, they are sporting their practice jerseys, eh, no? So, medyo nahihirapan tayo.
Bale, masasaray din tayo yan. Shaklak at 5. Lopez play. Jacob. Short on that shot. They get it in time. Jacob. Tremendous alertness.
That is an offensive rebound by Jacob. As number 3 this time will go to the basket. That is Cruz Dumont. One of the Cruz Dumont brothers.
Yes, the other one is Jack.
Yes, that is Cole Cruz Dumont.
This naman is Cole Dumont Cruz. Younger brother. 9 to shoot now. 6:51 in the balance, second quarter. Here's Joshua Tolentino. Almost a turnover. It is a turnover. And here comes the fast break for you. It will be a slam dunk.
So that is a dunk by Devin Fikes.
A feisty play by Fives, huh? 18-3. 18-30, I'm sorry. It's a 5-point edge. Here is the jump shot. That is not work. Ooh, a lot of pushing and shoving. It's going to be a foul against the Red Warriors. Let's see this slam dunk. Fast break dunk by Fives.
Devin Fikes all alone in the fast break. And will get that slam. And treating us with a highlight.
Yeah. And so far, both Coach Chris Cavina and Coach Joseph Gabiltes setting the troops because there is a review on the last incident. Possible extracurricular or excess contact. The referees are reviewing it together with our crew chief, Dennis Escaros. Now, they're reviewing yung last incident wherein nagkaroon ng girian on the rebound. Of course, heading the head of officials, of course. In attendance is SPP FIBA Commissioner Bals Cortez, checking our IRS, instant replay system. In a very short while, the referees will hand a verdict, and the venue announcer will interpret it and announce it here in the public address. Don't forget the other games. We're going to post it on Facebook in Pinoyliga Cup. The games is announced there. And of course, don't forget our sponsors, LGR and Dewan Smart, Shawarma Shack, and Buffalo Wings and things. Let's see that again in slow-mo. There's the rebound. Ooh. There's a little shop there. So the referees need one more time to look at it. So here's the shot by Villarente. Look at the box out tactics inside. There's some pushing. Here's some shoving. There's a shove downstairs prior to that. So that's what they're looking inside the goal.
Oh, well, balik na tayo sa physicality ng men's basketball, eh, no?
No, it's not a sportsmanlike foul upon review. It's just a regular foul. It's just a regular foul. It is just a regular foul. So it's just a holding foul. All right. So venue announcer correcting himself. Alam mo, ganun din ako nung nagsisimula ako ng venue announcer. Minsan nagkakamali ako sa mga ganyan pag hindi ka pa sanay.
So just a normal holding foul.
All right. Possession now for the Generals. Here's Joshua Tolentino. The shot clock at 7. Here's the attack. Inside play broken up. Players diving on the floor. Yui gets it. Here's Dumont Cruz. Poked away. Stolen by Joshua Tolentino. Joshua looking left, looking right. Drives. Here's Natividad. Nice floater.
That is Raimundo.
Oh, check that. That's Raimundo. It's now 18-15. Yui up by 3.
Yes, Raimundo, another transferee as well, coming from JRU.
Wow. Yeah, under Coach Louis Gonzalez. Now, JRU is coached by Nani Ipondolan. Here's Raimundo, misses. Battle for the rebound. Raimundo gets its second crack. Approaching the halfway point of the second quarter. 5-21. Dominguez. This is his last year as a EAC. One on the shot clock. Villarente misfires. And good hustle there by Raimundo. The pass going to Dumont Cruz. Here comes the Red Warriors. Kick out pass, Dumont Cruz drives. 6 on the shot clock. There's a three-pointer. Nothing. Joshua can't get the rebound. Fresh crack for you. Or it's Cruz Dumont rather. And that's a basket. That's John Abate.
John Abate will extend this lead to 5 points. So a great game so far para kay John Abate.
20-15, a 5-point edge for UE. Joshua, the finger roll, can't make it.
Get the bounce down for Joshua Tolentino.
Coach Justin Cavite is the coach. We're giving you equal opportunities and you need to maximize it. That's a long time for Abate.
Abate is really lighting it up here in the first half.
23-15, a preemptive foul given up by UE.
That was a long three-pointer para kay John Abate.
That's about 2 inches above the FIBA standard 22-inch line, or 22 feet line, rather.
And agad-agad si Coach Gerson Cabiltes sending back his big man in Wilmar Oftana.
Yeah, the veteran. All right, with 23-15, let's have a report right now for Bianca Tagarda.
We're practicing our familiarity, especially with the Davao boys present, says Coach Dan Xavier, talking about the newly arrived boys from their Davao tournament na mas makikilala natin later on, namely Wilham Oftana, Aldeo Lucero, and Jude Bagay. Sunod-sunod man ang panalo nila, but Coach Dance reminds them na dapat focus pa rin sa goal and grounded dahil anytime ay pwede silang matalo. Ryan and Justin, nagparamdam na ba ang Davao boys na tinutukoy ni Coach Dance?
To answer that question, Bianca, yes, nagparamdam na. Especially itong si Wilmar Oftana had 2 3-point play opportunities. Si Deo Lucero naman, he had 2 assists early in the first quarter. So to answer the question, yes.
So Wilmar Oftana and itong si Wilmar Oftana just making his presence felt right
Si
away.
Deo Lucero kanina.
Yes, Lucero, just checked out of the ball game recently. Pero itong si Oftana just coming in the ball game and agad-agad naka-end one. However, missing that free throw.
23-17 UE. Here's Joshua Tolentino. Signals a penetration of his team. Villarente was clobbered and it was rejected from the rear. 3:15 to go. Almost an 8-second backward violation. They crossed the timeline. Kick out pass. Here's the 3-point shot by Cruz Dumont. No. Ooh. Hinawakan yung jersey. That's a foul.
Oh, that is a holding foul again. That is number 16, Jacob.
And now Coach Jason Gabiltes with 3 minutes remaining. Now going back to his usual starting 5. Let's see this replay action. After the miss, there's the shove. Back to live action. Shot clock at 8. Low post play. Loristo defending well. Abate off balance. Gives it up to his teammate. 1 second on the shot clock. And I don't think they're going to put another attempt. It is a shot clock violation by UE.
Okay, so another shot clock violation by UE. So the EAC Generals now prioritizing their defense and hopefully cut this lead down before the halftime.
Just a 6-point lead. Now with a starting 5 now on the floor for EAC. One thing to question, can they finally take the lead? Or Chabo. Here's Kinal. 3-pointer!
And there it is again, another elevator screen set for Nico Quiñal, and this time it goes down and the lead is down to 3 points for the UE Red Warriors.
23-20, 2:21 remaining. It is an 8-second backward violation. The Cabiltes defense worked.
This time, successful na ang press ng EAC Generals.
You know that elevator pick, it was popularized way back nung mga PBL days pa ni Jonel Baculi. Now Jerson Gavilt is having that elevator play even in the pros.
Yes, of course, and that is the best way to set up your shooters, no?
Ochabo against Momoe. Kinal can't shoot. Kinal lost it. And here comes Abate challenging Loristo. 3-point play opportunity.
Defense into offense for John Abate. That was nice quick hands where he stripped the ball from Kinyal and then he was given the ball on the fast break and an end one basket. So great sequence para kay John Abate.
There's a foul on Loristo. Abate can increase the lead of 5 points for UE with just a shade above 2 minutes left. 26-20. Ochabo. Picked provided by Loristo. Moves left. Kinal, he needs to explode. Can't make the three-pointer. Easy rebound by Precious. Abate on the press. They break the press. Precious at low post.
So the starters are back in for the UE Red Warriors.
Exactly. They want to match up against the starters also for EAC. They missed the shot, and here comes high-octane Ochabo. Kinal can shoot. Here's Optama. Back to Ochabo. Back to Kinal on the left wing. 15 on the shot clock. A minute and 22 and a half. Ochabo. Oh! That pass was deflected. He was smothered by Momoe.
That again is the impact of Momo
Oh!
in the ball game. And that was a nice shot by Mark Casero.
28-20, Kyle Ochabo. Oh! He outsmarted Precious Momoe just like that.
Oh, smallest man on the floor challenging the biggest guy on the floor and getting an end one basket over Momoe.
Ang sabi ni Kyle Ochabo, anong height mo?
Too small daw.
Kaya nga high octane eh.
Oo. Grabe yan, ang mga highlight plays talaga.
And we will have that later on before we end this first half. Ochabo cannot complete the three-point play opportunity. 28-22, 55 seconds. Turnover there for UE. EAC still down by 6. They need an outside artillery to back it up. Loristo. Oftana. That's a three-point shot. That's wide. Ochabo saves. Oftana fires from mid-range. 28-24, the lead is down to 4. Coach Chris Gavina presses the timeout buzzer to stop the momentum with 36.9 seconds to play. We have a ceasefire. Let's see that again, this replay. First, with this beautiful jump shot by Oftana. And Oftana is smiling, and we shall return.
Sa isa, anong hinihintay pa? Dobleng ninamnam na hanap mo ay nandito na. Sarap na buy one take one at hindi magbabago. Tara na dito sa Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Mas masaya pag dalawa. Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Doble ang sarap, dito may forever ka. Show Mama Shack, oh Show Mama Shack. Kaya dito ka na.
Back to live action 28-24. Justin, can you tell us about why is this EAC, despite the fact that they are trailing by about 6 or 8, they are still hanging in there?
Well, a huge factor of it is the full court press of the EAC Generals. You know, they are down by 4 points, but it was a bigger margin earlier. But they are forcing a lot of turnovers care of Kyle Ochavo and the guards of this EAC Generals. And that is what's keeping them close here.
Almost a three-point shot made for UE. Now a chance for the Generals to trim down this 4-point deficit. 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. You can see that on the lower left-hand side of your screens. Ochabo. Shot clock, 8. Ochabo, bigger defender on him. Makes his move, 5 seconds. Kinal, baseline. Kinal lost it.
And Kinyal running into a wall there. The great wall of Precious Momoway.
I thought I was in China. 4.8 seconds. Whoop! Whoop! It is a charging foul. Good call.
Oh, offensive foul naman. Nico Molintapang warding off the defense and will be called for an offensive.
You cannot discount his tenacity, yung tapang niya, but sometimes it's too much.
Meron nga siyang tapang dun sa apelido niya.
4.8 ticks. Elevator play will do. Let's see. Kinal cuts. Ochabo. 1 second block. Ochabo. Nope. That's a great block. As the half ends. How about that?
Yes, and that was a great block by John Abate to make up for that defensive offensive foul by Nico Molintapang. So what a great way to end this.
Second quarter highlights, Justin. Let's see this. We have the Slama Jammer earlier. And of course, there's a leading shot there for EAC.
Yes, that's Marvin Raimundo, the transferee from JRU.
Of course, John Abate with the padded layup to cap up this low-scoring quality first half. So after 20 minutes of playing time, it's 28-24, University of the East.
Kung bitin sa isa, anong hinihintay pa? Dobling minam nung nahanap mo ay nandito na. Sarap na buy one take one at hindi magbabago. Tara na dito sa Shawarma Shack, Shawarma Shack. Mas masaya ang pagdalawa. Shawarma Shack, Shawarma Shack. Doble ang sarap, dito may forever ka. Shawarma Shack, oh Shawarma Shack. Kaya dito ka na isama.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Mga kaliga, I'm here with our halftime interview guest. That is Assistant Coach KG Canaleta from the UE Red Warriors. Now, Coach KG, since you're a coach po here in UE and this is a new coaching staffs for the team, I just wanna know, ano po ba yung status ng team with regards to adapting the system? Is it a new system po ba or same system but different coaching staffs?
Siyempre, parang tinuturo namin sa kanila new system. So yung sa adaptation ng system, siyempre hindi pa nila lahat kabisado. So ayun, siyempre binibigyan namin sila ng time para ma-adapt yung system.
Yes po, and Coach KG, regarding naman po sa players, it's also a mix of the core players and new additions. So how would you describe them po so far? Their improvements, their chemistry?
Yung sa chemistry, nandiyan yan. For me siguro, matagal na kasi sila magkakasama actually, kahit na yung mga bagong players. Nandiyan, nasa UE na sila bago pa kami dumating. So, yung doon sa chemistry siguro hindi na bago sa kanila.
And lastly po, Coach KG, may gusto po ba kayong batiin, i-shoutout or pasalamatan sa ating live stream?
Yung sa UE UE community, siyempre thank you for the support, and yung mga sa mga bosses namin like sa Tanduay, thank you so much sa suporta nyo. Yun lang.
Thank you so much din po, Coach KG Canaleta, for this halftime interview. Pero tutok lang po kayo mga kaliga dahil magbabalik ang Pinoyliga Global Invitationals Cup.
Kung bitin sa isa, anong hinihintay pa? Dobling minam nung nahanap mo nandito na. Sarap na buy one take one at hindi magbabago. Tara na dito sa Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Mas masaya pag dalawa. Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Doble ang sarap, dito may forever ka. Show Mama Shack, oh Show Mama Shack. Kaya dito ka na isama.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Kung bitin sa isa, anong hinihintay pa? Dobleng minam na nahanap mo ay nandito na. Sarap na buy one take one at hindi magbabago. Tara na dito sa Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Mas masaya pag dalawa. Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Doble ang sarap, dito may forever ka. Show Mama Shack, oh Show Mama Shack. Kaya dito ka na isama.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Kung bitin sa isa, anong hinihintay pa? Dobleng minam na nahanap mo ay nandito na. Sarap na buy one take one at hindi magbabago. Tara na dito sa Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Mas masaya pag dalawa. Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Doble ang sarap, dito may forever ka. Show Mama Shack, oh Show Mama Shack. Kaya dito ka na isama.
Welcome back at halftime. The score is 28-24. My name is Justin, or Ryan Pardo together with Justin Almeida. And earlier we saw Yak Katagada. Thank you for the interview. Mr. KG Canineta, one of the assistant coaches. And let's check out the first half highlights, Justin.
So as we see here, we have John Abate with a three-pointer who had a tremendous first half for the Red Warriors. And ito naman, Wilmar of Tana with that jumper from the wing to go down.
And of course, let's take a look at the halftime stats where Justin will explain to us.
Oh, very similar statistics so far. Both teams struggling from the three-point arc. The UE Red Warriors, 1 out of 9, and the EAC Generals, 1 out of 13. Free throws, they are both struggling as well. Shooting only 1 each. The rebound department is almost the same. And everything else is identical. That's why we are only separated by 2 baskets. It is a 4-point ball game here at the half.
And of course, we're going to bring to you another graphic for the leading scores, the top 3 leading scores for both teams. Abate with 12, Cabero with 8, and Molintapang with 2 for UE. And for EAC of Tana, Wilmer with 8, Jude Bagay with 4, and Nico Kinal with 3. And so far, Justin, as we about to start the second half, what will be the major adjustment of the Generals so that they could cruise ahead and might get this home win?
Well, maganda yung ginagawa nila at the late stages of the second quarter. They started pressing. They forced a lot of turnovers on the side of UE, kaya lumiit ang kalamangan ng Red Warriors. And if they continue to do that and they become more efficient on their on the offensive end, then they can maybe slowly get the lead here in the third quarter and make it a ball game pagdating sa final stages ng ball game ito.
Absolutely. And again, thank you so much for liking and sharing the social media platform of Pinoyliga Cup, Facebook and YouTube. Of course, some of them, we have Christian Ivan Kasigan, Benedict Vical, Maki, Magdal, Arlene Giovanna, Easy, Paringit, and others. Thank you for supporting Pinoyliga. And shortly, we can announce the schedule for tomorrow's edition of Pinoyliga Global Invitational, which is concurrently happening. And of course, this is the day 3 of competition all the way till March 30. And for tomorrow, March 20, March 26 tayo bukas, no? So the games for tomorrow, back for the UST competition trainers, going to be for the men's we have UE versus UST, and for the women's we have End the Run versus UST for the women's, and for the Tanduaji we only have one game. It's the NGU Nagoya against EAC Generals. That's for tomorrow. We start the third quarter with the first possession for UE. Here comes Abate. Kick out pass. There's a three-pointer. Nope. And there's a foul.
Okay, and again, it is the usual suspects for both clubs. So we have Molintapang, Abate, Lingo, Casero, and Momoway for the UE Red Warriors.
Shot clock at 14. Red Warriors will get back the possession. And they concurrently up by 4. Here's Abate. 10 to shoot. There's a three-pointer from the right wing. Nope. Good rebound there for the Generals. It's Brian Angeles with a foul.
Angeles skying high for the rebound there and completing the stop for the EAC Generals.
And they need to control their emotions. Medyo nagkakagirian sila kanina.
Well, it is a physical ball game and a low-scoring ball game at that. So there's really, tempers could start to get out of hand.
Here's Kinal. Generals have never led this game yet. Oftana, low on his three-pointer. Kinal chases it. Baseline, he will not shoot. His teammate does, but he gives up an errant pass.
Pinal should have taken that jumper. He was open but failed to recognize it.
And that's what medyo nagalit si Coach Descalines. Pagka libre ka, itira mo.
Being a little too unselfish there in that possession, itong si Nico Pinal.
10 shot clock. Kick out pass. Here's Abate, corner 3! 31-24 UE. Oftana. Right wing. Can't answer back. Lingo rebound.
Abate has been consistent so far all throughout this ball game.
Baseline. Angeles steals. He will challenge Precious. There's a preempted foul. Basket will not count. There's a foul before that.
The foul will be called on the floor, which will nullify that basket.
It's a foul on Molintapang. It's going to be a sideline inbound for the Generals. Rian Angeles bounce pass to Ochaba. The score is 31-24. Good pump fake by Kinal. The release. Nothing. Pressure soars high for the rebound. UE will settle down the offense. They have a 7-point advantage. Here's Abate. Top of the key. Baseline drive. Whoops! Ball hit the goal support. Shot clock. It's going to be 7.7 seconds. Baseline inbound. Here's Lingo. It's no good. Angeles for the rebound. Ochabo. Kinal. Momentarily open. Not this time around.
And mukhang narinig tayo ni Kinyal. Now he's being aggressive and taking the shot.
Whoa! How about that? Molintapang
Molintapang with the floater.
with a tenacity. 9-point edge, UE 33-24. Loristo. Here's Ochabo, shot clock at 9. Ochabo lets it go, shortens 3-point attempt. He's rebounded Precious. Abate to Lingo. Drives hard, rams out of defenders, and Kinao will give up a foul.
Oh, and slowly the lead of UE is going up and it is already 9 points right now.
Take a look at this. Runner by Molintapang.
Oh, tough shot yun para kay Nico Molintapang. Parang fading away in the floater, you know?
Not an easy shot to do, huh? 6 minutes and 54. UE on the upper hand. Abate with a pick from Momoway. Molintapang. He is unconscious.
And now the lead is all of a sudden a dozen. Care of Nico Molintapang.
He has a strong 5 straight points. Here's Lucero. Double-digit deficit now for EAC. Can't make those 3-pointers for the Generals.
Oh, a series of misses para sa EAC Generals, not being able to find the ball to go down the hole.
Here's Precious. Abate. Uh-oh. Cooler heads need to prevail here between this Lucero and Lingo.
And ito na nga, we anticipated that something could get a little out of hand here.
And with this very heated action, and the referees might get them a technical. Wait a minute. It's going to be a technical.
And that is a good job by our head referee, Dennis Escaros, no, to control the ball game, giving them a technical each, and of course, taking control para hindi, it doesn't get out of hand.
So the two technicals cancel out each other. Play continues. Later on, we'll bring in Bianca Tagada for the report, but this is going to be a very intense third quarter. Inbound, 14 seconds. Abate lets it go. That's a miss. Now let's bring in Bianca Tagada with the football. Go.
Isa sa mga core ng UE Red Warriors na si Welo Lingo from Lano del Norte, now on his 4th year in UE, aims to be the barometer for the team. Dahil nga sunod-sunod ang changes sa team, Welo reveals na medyo hindi pa raw nila nakukuha ang new system considering na 1 month pa lang ang nakakalipas. However, if there's one thing that Welo holds on to, iyon ay ang tulong ng mga other core players such as Precious Momoway, who has been with him since the UAAP season 85. Ryan and Justin, what's the importance of having core players despite a series of changes in a team?
Bianca, to answer that question, and all they need is chemistry, and both Precious and Welo Lingo are the senior statesmen for UE.
Oh, having core players, of course, will give you a certain sense of familiarity within the team. And of course, while they're learning the new system, it really takes a lot of effort, and time para makuha nila agad coming into the next season of the UAAP.
In the meantime, confidently shooting is UE. They hit 3 straight 3-point shots. The last one hit by Abate.
And EAC is having a hard time to get a basket. And so that is why Lucero does the right thing and draws the foul so he can start from the free throw line and maybe get themselves going here in the third.
I suddenly remember this guy, Deo Lucero. He was formerly a pro player from Cagayan de Oro.
So coming from Cagayan de Oro, itong si Lucero.
And also from Davao, as Bianca pointed out. He missed 2 free throws. Boy, it was a flat third quarter right now for the Generals, huh?
Yes, parang may takip ang ring ng EAC Generals, and to consider that this is their home court.
But for the UE Red Warriors, things are getting started to be on the right track. Shot clock 18, almost the halfway point of the third quarter, 5 minutes and 11. There's a pick by Momoe.
Of course, the the UE Red Warriors getting a lot of points from Abate and Molintapang earlier.
And how about this? De Lucero rejecting a shot 3 inches taller than him. The Warriors inbound baseline. They're looking for a bate. Precious moves out. Shot clock 10. Omandak steals it. And Jetro Bacud has it. Deo picks up speed. Lucero drives. He almost traveled. Bagay trap. And that is a traveling.
That is a stop again by Ron Jigo. And Ron Jigo, I think, is like another replacement for Precious Momoway, one of the taller players of the UE Red Warriors. And maybe he just looks tall because of his hair as well, you know.
Maybe once the FSA of contract of Momoway ends, he might be the good replacement. Amandak with a lob. Bagay for the trail, and that's the first fast break point of EAC the second half.
Oh, and that's a much needed basket for EAC to stop the bleeding.
They are trailing by 13, 26-39, UE. And about 4 minutes remaining, 4:05. Shot clock at 7. Here's a 3-point shot, top of the key. It's the first miss for UE after 3 straight mades. Bagay, Lucero, stops for a dime. Lucero waits. Here's Deo. Step back 3. Nope.
Oh, and that is a hard shot by Lucero. Not the best shot available for the EAC Generals.
3:40 to go in the third quarter. Here's the drive. Nothing there. Jetro with the rebound. And Jude Bagay secures it. The EAC just need to be patient so that they could score more. There's Lucero.
Lucero
From the last line of defense, Bagay will try his luck against 2 tall threes. He almost traveled. Kabandak to Kodyamak. Kodyamak with a step back 3. No good.
And the UE Red Warriors are playing great defense. You know, they are getting stops, and that is a touchdown pass. And however, Drew Jimenez blows the layup.
Sorry, miss for Jimenez. 3 minutes to play third quarter. 26 to 39 UE. Lucero. There's Amandak. That's a sure 3. Oh, they've gone cold.
Another sorry miss. Oh, and this will be reviewed. That might be an excessive foul for Lucero.
All right, referee Dennis Scalos will review that last foul on Lucero.
Yes, the assistant coaches of the UE bench are calling for a review.
Yeah. Looks like on my vantage point on that slow-mo replay, he's not fouling the man on the ball. They're fouling the man. All right, the referees are discussing it.
So far, hindi pa natin nakita si High Octane Ochavo, no, for the third quarter.
Oh, it's announced po.
And ikaw, Ryan, how are you liking the showing of the UE Red Warriors
Impressive.
under the new coaching staff?
It's very impressive considering the fact that a lot of those are new transfers. But the Chris Gavina's offense, from strong side to weak side, and their shooting, their release, they're well timed. I hope once they have put it into the system all the way to the UAAP come September, they might get that chemistry, hopefully.
What I'm liking from them is the attitude they're showing on the court, the hustle and the high energy that all the players have, and it looks like they really love the new system that is being implemented into this UE team.
Folks, for the EAC Generals, we have one man down. Deo Lucero earlier, he had the technical with the altercation,
that's right.
and then now he had the unsportsmanlike foul, so Deo is now out of the playing court.
Yes, that is right. You are only allowed a maximum of 1 technical, and the second one will eject you from the ball game.
But on this time, in a retrospect, he had 1 technical earlier and 1 unsportsmanlike foul, and he will be out. So 2 free throws for the Red Warriors. Bakers doesn't lead. Well, if you're going to ask me in point blank, another thing that they need to improve for you is their free throw shooting. They're not shooting well in the free throw line.
Yes, as well as the EAC Generals, no, their previous game against the Phil-Am Nation Select. They also had 50% from the free throw line. It's not a good shooting percentage as well.
Yeah. Considering that Phil-Am Nation is undermanned.
Oh, only sporting 6 players in that last game.
Both teams in penalty, 2 minutes and 34, third quarter. 40-26, biggest lead for the Red Warriors. Shot clock at 8. Shot clock at 4. They need to put it up. Here comes the three-pointer. That's way off. Oh, the big guy is almost getting the rebound, but that time it is a turnover from Ron G. Go. Approaching the 2-minute warning of this third period. The Generals in a 14-point deficit. Instant foul given up. Both teams in penalties, so opportunity for Jetro Bacot to make his presence felt. He's been silent in the first half. That's his first point in the second half. Of course, Bacot is a transferee. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Jacob. I thought it was Bacot. It's Jacob pala. 40-28, under 2 minutes to go. Good press break. Good execution.
That is a nice boarding jump shot using the glass by the UE Red Warriors.
42-28. Tolentino. Joshua. Up some picks. Here's Bacot. Jetro. Lost it. But knocked away rather. They still have 8.6 seconds on the shot clock. Here's the inbound by Raimundo. Looking. Inside pass. Jacob. Here's Bagay. Open three. No. Put back. Yes.
And the basket will count. That is an unfortunate series of events for the UE Red Warriors as they did get the stop. However, they forgot to box out, and ito na nga, Raimundo getting that end one to go down.
Could this be the start for EAC comeback? We'll find out in the next 12 minutes. And so, as Raimundo completes a 3-point play, the score now is 42-31. That press almost worked. Still UE ball. Time remaining is 1 minute and 18. We are in the third period. Box one play for UE. Kick out pass. Here's Go. Spins. Can shake his defender. Shot clock at 6. Turnover. Joshua on the break. That's Tolentino. Wraparound pass. Bagay cannot complete the fast break.
That is a great defense by Devin Fikes.
On the other side of the floor. No completion as well. It's now a running attack for both squads. Bagay! No!
And you have to love the effort by Devin Fikes in those 2 previous possessions. You know, he is really running down the floor and trying to protect the rim and doing a good job as well.
This 3-point shot of the game is brought to you by Smart 5G. Get it from Smart. Live more. Okay, UE Red Warriors slapped with a warning for improper bench decodal.
And loving the energy from the UE bench and the players on the floor.
Bagay is struggling. But his team is just down by a single digit, 9 points. Make that 8. It is now 34-42 UE.
Okay, so despite a not so good quarter for EAC, the lead is only 8 points. So they are making a mini run here to end the third quarter.
42 seconds. The Cabiltes press almost worked. Just 2 seconds to cross. Can they cross it? No, they don't.
That will be an 8-second violation. So again, the EAC Generals doing what has been working for them. It is that full court press.
Shot clock at 14 now. Game clock is at 36.6 seconds. We're still in the third period. Villarente will inbound in front of us. In the southern basket, here's Tolentino. Villarente. Joshua. 8 to shoot. Raimundo, corner. No. And a rebound controlled by the red shirts. A second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Would have been big if EAC was able to convert there. They would have cut the lead down to 6 points.
Right on cue. Here comes Villarente. Top defense. Shot clock at 7. They need to spread out. Game clock is at 4. They need to put it up. Down to 2. The spin. And a shot clock violation.
So the UE was not able to realize that the shot clock was running down.
Okay. Let me see the shot clock violation because it's almost the same. What happened is that after the shot clock violation, the game clock continues to run. It should have been from that shot clock to the game clock of the difference of 1 second. They should have at least 1 second remaining. Now the referees will review it.
The referees will review, and there will be a certain number of seconds left.
Yes.
Maybe about 1.2, 1.3 seconds left in order for EAC to probably get one shot up.
That's right. That's why Dennis Escaros, our crew chief, are reviewing with our IRS system if there's still time left before we formally end this third quarter. Remember, the Red Warriors maintained the lead. The Generals did not lead ever at the start of the game. And now our referees are conferring to the IRS if there are still time left before we formally end. Let's see. Here's the clock. Okay, 1 second. Take a look at the game clock. Look at the yellow scoreboard at the top. It's 2.2. I think it's 2.2 seconds. I think there's 2.2 seconds left. Okay. All right, what will be the decision of our referees? Referees are conferring. Okay, the referees have decided that after the review, the game clock had expired. Now, let's see some of the third quarter highlights of this ball game. It's one of them. There's a good tip in there by Raimundo.
No, that was a big momentum changer. I thought that was a bank shot by the UE Red Warriors.
Now we end this third quarter 42-34, and since the players here are ready, I think we're going to continue now playing for this fourth quarter so that we're not going to waste time. We're going to start the fourth quarter in just a few seconds. Here it comes. We start the fourth quarter with Villarente, Joshua Tolentino. We have Jacob. We have Jeto Bakud and also Raimundo. For UE, we have
Mulintabang running the point. John Abate at shooting guard. We have Lingo Lingo as small forward. And Devin Pikes, who has been playing great defense at the power forward. And of course, Precious Momoway handling the paint at center.
My name is Ryan Paro together with Justin Almeida and of course Bianca Tagada at courtside. Later on, she will interview our player of the game. Now, with this score at 42-34 UE, let me break down the scoring by quarters. For UE, they scored 14 in the first, 14 in the second, and 14 in the third for a total of 42. For EAC, they scored 9 in the first, 15 in the second, and 10 in the third for a total of 34. How about that? Consistent.
So consistent 14 must be the magic number for UE.
Yeah.
And just coming in the ball game, John Abate making an impact right away and draining a three-pointer, pushing his lead back to double digits.
Here's Joshua Tolentino. Finally made one from three-point country. When was the last time that EAC hit a three-point? That's a long time ago.
Oh, and they need it if they want to cut this lead down. And of course, they cannot trade baskets if they want to get closer.
Oh, they missed that. Almost an 8-second backcourt violation. And that's Welo Lingo getting away from the inside.
Oh, great second serving for Jello Lingo.
47-37. Oh, what a shot block there by Precious Momoway. Welo will challenge Raimundo. Wraparound dribble. Intercepted by Joshua Tolentino. Counter steal by Lingo. Abate from the corner. Works the baseline. It is going to be a stepping violation. You know, this EAC is a scrappy thing. It's just that they just lack consistency on managing their runs. Huh?
They have some spurts where they do the right thing, pero bumibitaw sila eh. So, against this UE squad who looks like a very well-oiled machine, you can't afford to make mistakes like that.
Here comes Raimundo. That's a short from three-point attempt. 7 minutes and 45 in the payoff period. Here's Lingo. Precious at low post. Attacking. Kick out pass. Lingo. Top of the key three. Drills it.
And Lingo will let that fly every time he gets open momentarily.
It's a classic high-low play between these two veterans. Jacob. Shopping around. Joshua with a three earlier. It's Tolentino. The shot clock, it's at 6. Pass almost intercepted.
Again, it is Devin Fikes getting on those passing lanes, doing a good job disrupting the offense of the EAC Generals.
Joshua, or rather Nico Quinal, checking in for Raimundo. 5-point lead, the shot clock for the Generals. Jacob, down to 2. Jacob puts it up and puts it in.
Ooh, that is a difficult shot for Jacob. Gets that floater to go in the hole.
Exactly 7 minutes left. The press is on. Across the 8-second line. Here comes Abate. Abate on the right wing, pick provided by Momo Wade. Here's Lingo. Waxing hot from three-point region. You know, Lingo, sometimes I jokingly said, sa linggo ko lang po maswerte, pero now it's a Tuesday and he does this also on a Tuesday.
Oo, aga-aga pa, pero swerte na itong si Lingo.
53-39. Matching the largest lead. That's a foul from three-point region.
Mahirap pala kalaban tong UE pag Sunday. No?
Oh. Remember last season they had the Sunday buzzer beater by this guy also, Lingo. In MOA. Remember that game? Let's see this. Welo Lingo, three-point shot of the game. Brought to you by Smart 5G. Smart, live more. Quinal.
Ooh, and Quinal will be called for a foul. Lingo will be called for a foul. And that will be 3 free throws para kay Nico Quinal.
Just a correction, the foul earlier was a non-shooting foul. Now this is a shooting foul, and this is a 3 free throw situation. Some of the players for the UE gathered, and also the EAC assistant coach, Noy Catalan. By the way, Noy Catalan has just also retired. He's also a former serviceman of AEMP for quite a number of years. Now he's into coaching collegiate. Huh? Like that guy. Very napakabait niya. Nico Quinal makes the first. You know, Justin, if they cannot stop Welo Lingo, medyo mahihirapan ang EAC dito.
Oh, he has been the offensive weapon for the UE Red Warriors, together with John Abate, who has been consistent all throughout this ball game.
So far for the late tuners, earlier in the first game of the women's division, UP wins over Ateneo 62-57. And Kunanan was the best player of the game.
Oh, very exciting ball game yung first game natin sa women's. It was an up and down battle. Palitan sila ng Ateneo in UP.
Now for Coach Jason Gabiltes, the only way for you to come back is to force UE for consecutive turnovers. So that's one, huh? Here's Villarete. 6 and 11 to go. Mr. High Octane Ochabo back in the harness. Kinal after a long rest. Here's Oftana. Very limited minutes for Oftana. Here's Kinal. He needs his 3-point basket at the buzzer on the shot clock. That's back-to-back 3-pointers for EAC. 53-44. Abate. That's wide. Ochabo on the break. Kinal. Handoff backward.
I thought that was gonna go in.
And he was smothered. And that time, Fikes will score for the charge.
And that was a series of dami nangyari nung possession na yun.
Oh.
And Ochabo, I think, was able to draw a foul.
You know, if you blink, you cannot get it.
Oo.
5:32, halfway point of the final quarter.
But whenever Ochabo is in the ball game, definitely ang bilis ng pace eh.
And the referees want to review that last action. Whoa! There's a lot of shoving.
Oo, si Fikes tried to deny Ochabo of getting that loose ball.
Yeah, he was trying to disengage Ochabo, but there's a lot of contact there. Let's see that again. So after the distraction of bomb away, Fikes with a rebound. Ochabo wants to steal it. And boom! Hit Ochabo in the face, and Ochabo just knocked down on the canvas.
If I was closing my eyes, I think I'm listening to a boxing match.
Yeah. And speaking of boxing match, of course, rest in peace, rest in power to the late two-time heavyweight champion George Foreman.
George Foreman, of course, a heavyweight, no?
Yeah. Let me explain again. 14 in the first, 14 in the second, 14 in the third for UE, total of 53 for EAC Generals. 9 in the first, 15 in the second, and 10 in the third for total of 44, like what I said earlier.
So, yun na nga, as we said earlier, 14 is the magic number for the UE Red Warriors.
Oh, how Ochabo's gonna miss that shot. And Precious Momore denied access. But they get the steal back. Kinal. Ochabo. Kinal. There's some picks. Misses. Momore says enough. Ochabo wants to poke away that ball. Momore is trapped. Leaving them 19 in the shot clock.
Great presence of mind by Momoe. Getting trapped in the corner but throwing it off Kinyal and saving that possession for them.
Let's turn it over to Bianca Tagarda.
One of the Davao boys, Wilhelm Oftana, shares na wala naman na raw silang jet lag dahil Friday pa lang ay nandito na sila sa Manila. And if you're curious kung kaano-ano niya ba si Calvin Oftana, well, he's a far relative of the PBA athlete. Coming from Sarangani, Wilhelm shares that he left his hometown in 2017 to pursue his basketball career. Galing nga raw siya ng Arellano, but now that he's in EAC, he aims to make the most out of his college career dahil ika nga niya, walang uuwi sa Sarangani until he makes the most out of it. Now, Ryan and Justin, you gotta admire the passion that these players have.
Bianca, I stand corrected. So, hindi pala kapatid. Far relative lang pala.
So may relation rin naman. Medyo malayo lang.
Thank you, Bianca Tagarda. And bad news here for EAC. A T has been called for Coach Gerson Cabiltes for continuous complaint.
Very frustrated na tong si Coach Gerson as hindi talaga sila makalapit eh.
But this is also one way to fire up these guys. Come on, 10-point lead, 5 minutes, still enough time.
If you have guys like Kyle Ochabo here, they can push the tempo. You have Nico Quiñal, who is a gunner from the outside. And they're looking to go small ball with Villarente inside as well.
And here comes the Cabiltes press.
And Dennis Escardos making the call of an 8-second violation. And that may be the correct call because we only have 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Right. And Coach Jason Cabiltes, elevator 2 play. I see the elevator and then play number 2. Here it comes.
I'm expecting this will go to Nico Quiñal.
Oftana. Can't make the 3-pointer. Takes matters to his own hands. Still won't bite. Still won't bite. 3 offensive thrusts foiled for EAC.
But they still save the possession. And the ball is still with the EAC Generals.
And Coach Jason Cabiltes is yelling, come on guys, you can do it. And he needs to cease fire to map out this play with 4:38 to play. We shall return for more fourth quarter action.
Kung bitin sa isa, ano pa? Dobling ninam na nahanap mo ay nandito na. Sarap na buy one take one at hindi magbabago. Tara na dito sa Shawarma Shack, Shawarma Shack. Mas masaya pag dalawa. Shawarma Shack, Shawarma Shack. Doble ang sarap, dito may forever ka. Shawarma Shack, oh Shawarma Shack. Kaya dito ka na isama.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Four minutes and 38 seconds, 54 to 44. Can EAC multiple scale uprising from here? A lot of pushing and shoving from the baseline, and Kinal hits a three-pointer.
And there you go. Nico Quiñal. They will need more of those 3-pointers from him if they want to make this a ball game. And I believe, is it
So-
another turnover? Oh, no.
No, it's just a foul on Brian Angeles, his second personal. But you can see the vaunted press of EAC. Tuloy-tuloy, ah.
Oo.
Momoway. Triple team comes. Ah, good block shot by Optana.
And this is when EAC is at their best, when they are pressuring up high and denying those entry passes inside to the big men of UE.
Now, we have a challenge at the 4-minute and 11 mark of the fourth quarter for EAC. And it's funny thing here is, Wilmar Optana said, Coach, ako sumapal ng tira. But hindi sa challenge just to make sure that these guys are getting involved in our offense. Because this game is not over. 7-point game, 4 minutes. Let's see that again. Here's the drive by Cruz Dumont. It's a block by Optana. I think it's going to be UE ball.
From our vantage point, it seems like UE will retain possession. Tingnan natin. Of course, the referees will have the final decision.
Yeah. If the referee says UE ball, the challenge of Coach Jason Caviltes will be unsuccessful. Let's see that again on the other angle. Oh, mukhang last touch yung Optana.
But nonetheless, great help defense para kay Wilmar Optana.
Ayan, after review, it is UE ball. Challenge unsuccessful for Coach Jason Caviltes. So for the challenge, the UE has one challenge left. Here it comes. EAC need to play tough defense. Shot clock 10. Abate. There's a switch. Cruz Dumont. 5 to shoot. Abate with 3 on the shot clock. Abate lets it fly. No. Backward secures it. Ochabo on the left wing. Optana can't make the 3-point. UE with a 7-point lead. They don't want to waste that possession, but they threw the ball away. Ochabo 2-on-1 Wick. Ochabo with a pass inside. No, there's a foul.
Oh, and Momoway got hit on the head there. I think when he dove for the ball, hit someone's leg.
Yeah, prior to that, Momoi was shaking on his head. He was hit inadvertently.
And he is not feeling so well.
Momoi says, I'm going to play on. Because in his head, this 7-point lead is precious for UE. And here's Suelo, the 3-point specialist. Mr. Lingo Lingo is dead shot on a Tuesday. Brian Angeles 2 free throws. Cuts down the lead to 6.
I'm trying to observe Precious Momoway after that contact to his head. No, you have to check how he is feeling because he was kind of stumbling when he got up.
And I hope he's all right. And he does. He gets his 8th rebound of the game.
Okay, so he seems okay.
And here's the wanted press. Good press break. And Velo says, let's slow down. Let's chew up some clock. UE leading by 6. The shot clock at 8. Abate makes his move, crossover against Kinal. Drive rejected. Kinal erasing the shot.
And 2.6 seconds left on the shot clock.
And Coach Chris Gavina will utilize this timeout to map out a play with the last 3.6 seconds to go on the shot clock as we see the Oftana erasure. Timeout! Action resumes here at the EAC Sports and Cultural Center in Ermita, Manila. My name is Ryan Paro, together with Justin Almeida and Bianca Tagada, our courtside reporter, for the continuing coverage of your Pinoyliga Global Invitationals main game between EAC and UE. Fourth quarter action with 3:10 remaining. UE is up by 6, but EAC is still hanging in there. The bounce pass, almost a turnover, taken away by Angeles. Ochabo waits for his teammates. Oftana. Angeles corner 3. Yes!
Took care of that Angeles three-pointer. It is now a one-possession ball game.
54-51. And instantly Brian gives up a foul.
Oh, but that is only the second team foul for the EAC Generals. So still 3 fouls to give for the white shirts.
And check that, Brian Angeles, only his second personal foul. Let's see that again. That's a 3-point bomb there by Angeles. Here comes the press. Welo breaks the press. Welo drives. Welo scores.
Oh, that was a nice move by Lingo Lingo.
Just a matter of what, 5 seconds? Oftana step back. Oftana cannot get the rebound and he poked them away from the rear.
Good shot by Oftana, but was not able to get it to drop. But that shot would have brought the house down.
Let's see that again. Penalty situation in effect for UE. Only 3 team fouls for the Generals. They're trapping. And here comes the getaway! Oh! It is a goaltending. It is a goaltending.
Oh, goaltending. That is a layup. That will count, and the goaltend will be called on Laristo.
So it's a 7-point game for the Warriors.
And again,
Yeah.
this has been the story of the ball game again. No? Every time EAC makes a mini run, they are not able to complete it, and UE always has an answer for those small runs.
That's exactly what the game story goes. The Warrior mentality. Kyle Ochabo with a pump fake. Angeles drive to defense. The alley-oop to Laristo. We're down to the last 2 minutes of this basketball action. Momoway. Welo. Fires! Not this time.
Oh, maybe not a smart shot by Lingo Lingo.
Abate was rejected. 5-point game. Loristo. Ochabo. Big provided by Loristo. Shake and bake move. Lingo. Run out of balance. Ball top away. Here comes Loristo. Step back. Can't shoot. Ochabo. Kinal! No good. Oftana chops it last.
Ooh, that could have been a big shot.
And look at the crowd here in the EAC Gym. They're just waiting for it to stay down, but it didn't stay down.
But then again, that early shot by Lingo Lingo was not a good shot earlier.
Welo Lingo wisely chew up the clock. 5-point game for the Red Warriors. Shot clock at 7. A minute and 5 on the ball game. Welo Lingo! almost made the three-pointer, and Momoway touched it last.
Two-possession ball game, and it's getting crazy.
Let's see this rebound of the game. Blocking that rebound right from the rear. That's an LGR rebound of the game brought to you by LGR, the official outfitter of Pinoyliga Cup. 58-53. Now, Coach, let me just run through this. From the first quarter, no, to the fourth quarter, why is it that EAC, apart from saying that there's always answer to you, why is it that EAC cannot outrun or outsmart or maybe taking the lead of you Red Warriors?
You know, they're doing the right thing where they pressure. That's where they get a lot of turnovers and they get transition points off of that. But once na dumidikit sila, they have a hard time converting. And the UE Red Warriors are also doing a good job on the defensive end once na dumidikit yung EAC. So now it's a matter of execution. We have 1 minute left. EAC needs to execute in their offensive possessions. And, you know, there's just not much room for error this time since it's only 1 minute remaining.
Possible candidates for the play of the game honors if should UE win. Either Precious Momoway or Welo Lingo.
I think John Abate.
Also John Abate.
He has made a couple of three-pointers and has been consistent all throughout.
That's right. All right, timeouts left. Only one more for UE. Two more for EAC. 57 takes, backdoor cut. UE takes that ball away. 51 seconds. Here comes Abate. 12 to shoot. Four corner offense for the Warriors. Abate against Ochabo. Abate lost his shoe. 3-point shot from the left. Gone! Ligo gets the three-pointer.
What a shot by Welo Lingo. And all this time I was looking at John Abate's shoe.
It's not the shoe palpal, but it's a shoe three-pointer. Look at this. Abate lost the shoe. Great presence of mind. Welo Lingo with a dagger.
And the dagger is correct as Lingo extends it to 8 points with 33 seconds remaining.
61-53. Timeouts left. No more timeouts. That's the last timeout they call for the EAC Generals. UE has two more. But one thing's for sure, on Chris Cabina's coaching, it has been UE is beginning to be clutch in their own terms.
Oh, they are showing us that they do have the maturity to end ball games. You know, they had the lead slip away from them, or sorry, the lead go down every now and then, pero they're doing a good job controlling it and finishing this ball game.
Should UE wins the game, it's going to be back to the drawing boards for Coach Jason Gabiltes, and for Chris Cabina, it's a welcome party for his collegiate coaching career, as I think another turnover, and if that's a turnover for EAC, UE might get this W.
Let's see if the EAC Generals will still opt to foul here with 25 seconds remaining.
Here's the press. Welo Lingo. Here's Abate. Momoway. He will fire a three-pointer. Not this time around. 13 seconds. Here comes Angeles. Will drive to the hole. The wraparound pass. They need a three-point shot. Kinal. No good. Angeles will try against Momoway. The hand-up pass to Kinal. Kinal with a fadeaway. That's good. And that should do it. Well, just not enough. But for UE, it's a blazing start for their upcoming season.
Yeah, it is a great showing by the UE Red Warriors, showing us the composure to end ball games. And, you know, that was a dagger by Welo Lingo to end this ball game. You know,
we're going to show you very shortly the fourth quarter highlights as both teams shook hands for sportsmanship. Coaching staff of UE and EAC. Of course, UE Red Warriors, the University of the East of Recto, winning 61-53 against the home team, the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals. Shortly, we're going to bring you some highlights and, of course, Bianca Tagada, our courtside reporter, will bring in our interview for player of the game. We'll have that in a moment.
Kung bitin sa isa, anong hinihintay pa? Dobleng minamnam na hanap mo ay nandito na. Sarap na buy one take one at hindi magbabago. Tara na dito sa Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Mas masaya pag dalawa. Show Mama Shack, Show Mama Shack. Doble ang sarap, dito may forever ka. Show Mama Shack, oh Show Mama Shack. Kaya dito ka na isama.
Our best player of the game, 22 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, Joy Apote.
Mga kaliga, I'm here with our best player of the game. That is John Abate from the UE Red Warriors. Now, John, congratulations for this win. And I've noticed that for this game, you are very You were very sportsmanlike, especially to your opponents. You were shaking their hands, lifting them up every time they fall. Now, I just want to know, how were you able to set your emotions aside despite the game being very physical?
I mean, it's nothing personal on the court. You know, it's everything just for the love of the game, the pride of each and every at school. There's so much evil in this world. There's nothing wrong with just being nice and being able to help a hand, and bring someone up, make someone's day brighter. You know, at the end of the day, this is a sport. It's all for fun, and we're here to play the game that we love.
And truly, you're a role model to your teammates, and you're also one of the core players, and you're the team captain right now for your teammates. So how do you feel upon being the role model of your teammates?
It's a great responsibility, and I'm ready to step up and even showcase my ability and also lead them to help them in their future, make history at UE, and also just on and off the court make them as a better human being.
And also, John, would you like to give a shout out to thank someone or greet someone live?
I want to give a shout out to the whole UE community, everyone who watched, everyone who came here. Thank you so much. Mom, my family, my brother, my grandparents, I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching. I know it's probably like 3 in the morning right now. I love y'all. Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much as well, John Abate. And again, congratulations for winning your first game. Again, that's all for Best Player of the Game. Now let's go back to Ryan and Justin.
Thank you so much, Bianca, and congratulations again to John Abate, player of the game, 22.7 rebounds, 4 assists. Well, Justin, 2 games at hand. Your parting shots of these 2 classic games.
Well, definitely well-deserved. Best Player of the Game honors goes to John Abate. And you know, he was consistent all throughout this ball game, keeping them alive, hitting a lot of big shots, and that's what gave them this 8-point victory at the end of the game.
Here are some of the game highlights to just show you that EAC had a good start, but from the middle of the first quarter until today, UE gets it all the way.
So that will be it for today, no? 2 games, wonderful games today, and we will be back tomorrow at the Tanduay Gym.
That's right.
For another, for the 4th day of this Global Invitational.
In behalf, of course, of our game director, Mr. Jetro Bautista, and of course, overall in charge of production, and belated happy birthday to Direct Arden Alejo. Of course, Boss Benny Benitez and Ma'am Ruby Benitez in attendance, and of course, our technical head, Bud Cortez, for courtside reporter Bianca Tagada, and our analyst Justin Almeida. This is Ryan Paro saying once more, sports is life. Always use this for the glory of God. You're watching the Pinoyliga Global Invitationals Cup 2025 from the Emilio Aguinaldo's Gym here in Manila, Philippines. Thank you, good night, and to God be the glory!